Hey everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9. So I've done a little bit of clearing out here. I've taken the top of the hill off, just to give us some space to be able to put things down. I've made a few items over here. I've got this running. I haven't been running it for long. I haven't been spending a lot of time around the base area. I've been spending more time out and about, just moving things around. So if you pop up here, we're obviously where the base is. What I've done, I've moved that create mine to the overworld, and it's currently doing this, and it works. So there was a block that was broken, basically when I first put the quarry in the mining dimension, that prevented it from winding itself back. Excuse me. Um, so that's all working properly now, and I'll jump over there in a second. Actually, let's just do it now. I do not like leaving this running as I do it. But I've moved the cannon over. I literally just broke every block in the mining dimension and then brought the schematic cannon over and set this guy up again. So the main block that broke in the previous run was this one here, this sequence gear shift. None of this stuff was in there. So that's why it wouldn't retract the carriage back to here. Obviously, liquid is a bit of an issue in the overworld. There's no... oh, goodness me. One sec. I love a mute button. There's no liquids in the mining dimension, so yeah, it's a bit messier over here, and there's some stuff to clean up. But I'm trying to combat that by putting this builder in with a clearing pump shaped card, and then storage controller with some fluid drawers from functional storage, just to capture some of the things as it mines down. So that builder will eventually clean all of this stuff up. Won't be as big a mess, although this one here is probably quite easy to fix up myself. By doing that, maybe might be enough. Anyway, that'll do its thing. So the mine is the quarry thing is working quite well here, and it's currently bulldozing through all sorts of stuff that's under the ground here. I didn't particularly choose this area for anything other than it just was somewhere nearby one of my teleport points. I was originally going to do it onto the village here, but I thought no, I won't do that. The other thing I've done is I moved the Quarry Plus from, where was this guy? No, I didn't make another one. Moved him from somewhere. The Twilight Forest. That's where this one was. Moved him over here. He's got the pump upgrade module in it, and it's just doing its thing. I don't think it's picked any fluid up yet, but doing it over this big whatever this one's called, the Cataclysm mod. So this is where we found that big bony looking creature. But I figured, why not? We'll get some sand, we'll get some oil, we'll get some bits and pieces. And it'll just quarry through this. We saw that in the other. But it's a fairly large area that I've got set up all the way out to here. And it'll just do its thing. Get some clay for us, some sand, get some sandstone, because I'm always looking for a lot of this stuff. So again, it's just doing its thing out here, and it'll mine this whole area up. I'm finding that even with these two quarries running, and you'll notice the shaders are turned off at the moment, with the ones running in the mining dimension, that create quarry and all that running over there, I wasn't able to play the game with the shaders on. It was just to that point where everything was lagging, and I just made the decision to turn them off for the moment, until at least till I stop quarrying things. But up here, as I said, I want to do a little bit more around this mech reactor. This guy's running. We've got a few of the items running. So obviously we got polonium in that previous episode, and we've actually got some plutonium here too. So that's the pellets of each. I'm gonna pop them in here for the moment. Let's get rid of some of this junk. Cool. So if we go back to our quest book, we've got plutonium, and we've got polonium. And both of these things, as I've said, are going to be required for the SPS. So I need to leave this thing running for it to be able to do, to get either of these things. So I'm going to need it to run a while. And again, I'm so worried, and I've had them blow up before, so worried about this chunk unloading, even though it's loaded, that I just take to just turning it off when I'm not nearby. Okay, so get rid of that stuff that I just got given. Let's put that builder away for the moment. These couple of items away. Right, that's okay for the moment. Let's do the turbine. So I've got all the parts required for the turbine. So again, turbine casing is some steel and some osmium. Structural glass, which we've done before, is steel and glass. Turbine valves, casings, advanced control circuits. Vents are just some bars and casings. Saturating condenser, tin, bucket, steel. So a lot of these are fairly cheap materials, just a lot of steel, and some, you know, infused alloys, etc. So all of these items here should be everything we need to make a turbine. Grab all of that. That'll complete that quest line, whole thing here. But I do want to set this thing up. So 5x5. Now I want to say it is glass in the floor there. Okay. So let's just do the 5x5 square, and then it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tall. Okay, let's get our casings. And I said I was going to put this like here somewhere. So much me wants to sink it into the floor. Let's do that. Cool. Alright, casings. Okay, and then it's 7 tools. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's our outer frame. We need to put glass in the bottom. Right. Okay. So we need, got 2 ports. We want an in, so one of the ports is going to go here. Valve. And then probably an out. So I'll end up moving the trash can to over here somewhere. Okay. Just check each of these. Now you can see here we've got the glass and the vents and all sorts of stuff around the outside here. So let's go on vents. Cool. Saturating condensers go like here. And then, ooh, is it electromagnetic coil, I think? Yeah, coil in the center. Pretty sure this goes here. And then that. Now this is the bits that I'm not sure about. Pressure disperser. Not that one. Yes. So the pressure disperser goes there. And then this, right click them on there. Then glass. Not built right. Missed. Thanks, I'm right. Oh, there's glass on the top. Yes. Okay, I actually don't know where I hook power up to on this guy. Why? Yeah. Or export power. Okay, so steam in here, power out here, and then got a feeling that water comes out through the vents. I probably should have continued pondering that, right? Yep. Vents, valves, pump in steam or export power. Yep, blades are in there. Done that. Yep. I mean, this is pretty cool. I don't know which mod. I thought it was Create that added this, but maybe not. They also export water. So the out would be here. Okay, so this is heat pressurized tube. I grab Look at this. It's rotating. It'll also dump into the bin too here, right? And water would need to be out with a tube, I imagine. Pipe. Let's do an ultimate. Got a feeling that I should be able to do this. Cool. So I've got no water, but it is generating power. Look at that. And steam staying steady because it's just over venting into here. So this is just going to continue cranking along. This is going to spin up and produce a lot of power. Excellent. Next thing in line, let's build this guy. There's an induction unit, and we can run from here. So if I open this up, 5x5x5, structural glass. Yep. So just again, let's sink it into the floor. Give it. What do I give it? 3 in between. Yep. Right. Cool. And then in this case, it wants it as 5 tall. Now, obviously, the input needs to be this side. The induction port, I imagine, is an in, and then this could be an out. Is that it? And then just glass, and then everything. Okay. So I've got a couple of basic providers and a basic induction cell. Probably need a few more induction cells. Can I make them? Can I set them up? Yeah. Make at least one more. Part of me wants to make another 2. Why not? Doesn't look like it took very long. I don't know how many things I already had made. You know, you look at the recipe of this, it's just some energy tablets and things. Oh, it's just going to be taking a bit of time to make all the infused alloy. Alright, so in here, let's get our structural glass. Ooh. This guy, this is an in. It's an out. Cells, couple providers. That's 3 induction cells, and I've got one more being made, I'm pretty sure. So each of these holds 3.2 giga forge energy. So, if I take this and then close this up, that little lag spike. If I click on this, it can hold 12.8 giga forge energy. This is currently holding 38 million. Let's get some sort of ultimate cable. I had ultimate universal cable, there it is. This is filling up. Making 5.7 thousand forge energetic. That's actually less than our turbine downstairs. Less than our reactors downstairs. Now, is it because I'm losing steam pressure here? Could very well be, right? Let's see what we can do. Fly rate's 19,000. Oh, there we go. And I'm hoping that the water is staying good. Good. So we're now producing at 22,000. This will be full quickish. Cool. So we're now using the reactor to power as well. So before it was just making the materials needed to, make pellets. I should probably check the waste barrels. 44. It's sort of it's mostly under control. Let's see. So now all I need to do is connect this up to our power system, I guess. And we should be good. So it can input at 22. That's what this is producing at, 22.8. I think each one of the providers can come in at 102. So we should be able to bring in at 204. And then if I go and make some of these bigger cells and drop in here, we can store a butt ton of power. So I guess at the moment all I really want is a plug. This isn't enough, but just for giggles, might be able to shut down some of the things connected to this. I'm going to put this on here and then I'm going to drop that one there. Make the network. Cool. So it should be able to push power in. And you can see the outputs just sort of tweaking along here. Cool. So an extra piece of power, it's not going to run out of room. Not going to run out of water. Plenty of water going in. We've got water coming out. This is very, very, very slowly filling up. We're good. Another big source of power. As I said, I can potentially connect all our power setups to this. This obviously transfer limit's 800,000. I think we're okay. which is also putting the power through here. We shouldn't need to worry too much about power. I was having an issue earlier where I was trying to speed up the mech processing downstairs, and I was starting to run a little lower on power. Now we've got 140 million forge energy in here. I can afford to turn this off for a little bit and still produce enough power. Again, really don't like leaving the area with it on, mainly because things like to go bang. We come down here, you notice that this is probably might not need to run as much. I would like to try and connect up and a cell for that setup upstairs as well. But over here I had these things all cranked up, and these are actually set on auto sort, these two. And these ones aren't. So it's trying to keep up. We've got a small problem where its uranium's not doing its thing. But I'm trying to process it. We are not getting anywhere in terms of ore. If I go ore, I've got right the word raw. We've got many blocks of stuff. So running some more speed upgrades in these guys is beneficial. These ones, not so much. Probably wouldn't hurt to put a speed upgrade in there. Spelling. Put 3 in there. Put 5 in. This hardly runs. It's struggling to keep up with these. This one has 6. One has 4. Maybe I'll just give it one more. Cool. And hopefully we're good. If I'll have a look here. You see the power that it's kind of sucking out there. There's 12,000 there at some point. How are you doing? Cool. Let's jump back up to the reactors. What are we doing here? Plenty of power. Again, just fire it back up. And it's back to producing the 22,000 forge energy a tick. Can handle max flow of 768 millibuckets a tick. We're running at 40. I can't make this any faster. But it's running at 2 millibuckets a tick. Yep, can't go any faster. We are using a bit of fissile fuel. Quite a bit, actually. Running it at that high. But temperature's good. Nothing's catching up. This output just spiking. Cool. Alright, I think that's probably a good place to wrap up. Obviously, a couple of quests we can claim here. All these turbine ones. Cool. Very nice. So again, you know, SPS is next in this range. There are quite a few things I'm probably going to have to catch up on. Make some fluid drawers here, which is why these are active. Cool, what else we got? Something in extreme reactors, just some uranium apparently. What else? Railcraft. Oh, I picked up a whatever that tool is. Steel's fine. Belt and hook. Yep, using that. Horse belt. Yep. I think that's everything. Yep. Cool. So quite a few things to. I've got a lot of speed upgrades there. It's cables, glass, bits and pieces. Lots of speed upgrades. They will come in handy. So yeah, a lot of things happening at the moment in terms of mechanism. We do need to again run this for a long time for me to get all the stuff I need for an SPS. So it may be a case of I can't unless I make more of these. This is going to be a while. I might need to start looking at what's next in the old ATM Star and what we can tick off while we're waiting for this process to tick over. So obviously there's some there is some pneumaticraft stuff here. There is some Ad Astra stuff here. Yep, Midnight and Arcanus. So yeah, there's quite a few other bits and pieces that we can look into while we're doing this. Just a few. So I'll check out what's next, and we'll come back next episode. And maybe I'm better at moving a little bit further forward in Britannia. We set that stuff up last time. It might be time to just go and dabble back in Britannia. I think I needed some more stuff before I can get there, right? I think there was a whole heap of things I needed to get to the Gaia Spirit. So I'll look into that in between episodes. But for now, thank you all for watching. Leave your comments down below. Hope you enjoyed the episode. And I'll catch you next time. Bye now.